Welcome to another Taylor's video. Today I'm going to be ranking sports from a playing and both watching standpoint. I'm just going to be combining them together. So here we go. We have multiple sports down here. So pretty much Batman first. I don't think I've ever watched a Batman match ever in my life, maybe like 1 or 2 times. I've only seen clips. When I say that, I've never watched a full match, but I have seen multiple clips of it. And it is fun as fuck to play, to be honest. I'm gonna put it in A for now, but like, I'm just going based off memory. I played it in high school gym class a lot, and it was good. It was really fun. Archery. This was cool. I also did this in high school in my senior year. That was the only time I did archery ever, and it was cool, but like, it kind of got to the point where it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm shooting another arrow again. That might be like a boring thing to say, but personally, after a while, like after like 10 shots, it's just like, sure, cool, and yep, let's do that again. So I'm just gonna put in C. It's not the worst thing, but yeah. Volleyball. This is one of my favorite sports ever. I haven't really made an effort to like watch matches because I want to be familiar with people who play volleyball, but it is such a fun sport to play if you have volleyball and like tons of people. I used to be really good at it. I'd probably be shit if I had tried to play it now, but I remember I was able to like use my fucking legs, like my feet, volley the ball up with my feet just in case like I was at an awkward angle and like I need to set it down in the middle. I was able to like set it in the middle about half the time, but I got better at it as like I was going through high school. But a funny story before I move on is I was trying to hit the ball in the air and I lost so much like awareness because like I jumped in the air and then next thing I know I'm sideways and I fell on the ground. I don't know how that happened. I literally just fell on the ground in midair trying to hit this volleyball. I do not know what I did wrong. Anyways, boxing. Boxing is an okay watch. And personally, I like to participate in at least one boxing match in my life, but I can't really say for sure if it will be fun or not. I think it's a mixed bag. I think you have to be like in the mood to get your ass kicked or beaten. So I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt and I'm gonna put in like C or something because I think it'd be fun if I would be in the mood for it, but right now it's just like, nah. Rugby. I've played this like in one gym class unit in high school. I've played most of these in high school because I'm not like, I don't know many athletic people outside of high school who would be willing to do sports with me ever. So yeah, rugby. But like rugby, to me, an American, that's kind of just like, okay, this is football without pads, American football without pads. It's still fun though. Like, I like the challenge of like you can only throw the ball back and you still have the original, like you can still get hit. The only confusing thing is like that, what is it called, the mosh pit, where like everyone just clumps up together and it's just like that formation thing. I don't understand how that works, but yeah, I probably put it in C, honestly. Swimming, I'm a terrible swimmer. I've never really gone swimming all that much, but I do like watching people swim, to be honest. I like to see them like in the water. For some reason, I like just to see the water go crazy, and sometimes I see the water just looks so smooth even when people are like actively racing a little bit. But I have to put it in C. Yeah, C. Bicycling. I do like bike riding. The last time I went bike riding was like a year ago, and before that was like a decade ago maybe. but watching bicyclists are like actually fucking stupid, I'm pretty sure. Because every video I see of them on social media is just them running into cars and just being stupid as fuck. But that aside, I think it's a great sport to like, you know, do in terms of like keeping active and like working out. It's like endurance or some shit like that. So yeah, I had to put in B, honestly. It's just great. Tennis. I never enjoyed playing tennis. In high school, I played tennis in gym class, and the group of kids I was in, for one of them, I might have been in multiple. I don't remember. But one unit specifically, this is probably like junior year. Instead of actually playing tennis, instead we just threw the ball against the wall and played against the wall, or we just straight up played wall ball while the teacher was gone. We did not give a shit about tennis at all. Watching tennis, it's fine, but like it's such a boring sport. I'm sorry, it's just such a fucking boring sport to play and watch. It's probably because I suck at it, to be honest, but I don't know. It's kind of terrible, honestly. Bowling, it's a great hobby. I don't think I'd call it a sport, to be quite honest. I mean, you're throwing a ball, not throwing it. You're just like not tossing. You're finessing a ball on the ground and hoping it hits pins. That might be a controversial thing to say. I don't really think I see it more as a hobby. Like darts, it's on par with darts. Darts is not a sport. I don't know why people would consider it a sport. It's obviously not here, but like, you know, it's like whatever, you know. Bowling though, I'd probably put it in B. It's been a while since I went bowling, but I would love to go again. Golf. So I'm gonna count both the main golf and mini golf. I know golf is like such a looked down upon sport, but I would like to at least go golfing one time in my life. I know it's not possible though, because like you have to pretty much be rich to do it, but I would like to have the experience at least once and just like casually hanging out, talking, you know, with other rich guys. I don't know. It's just, it's great, and it's an okay watch as well. I tried watching golf during COVID, and I was like, okay, this is fun, but like we're 10 minutes in, and I'm just gonna do stuff with my computer instead. So I'm gonna put it in B. Lower B, obviously. I'm including mini golf because I'm kind of garbage at mini golf as well, but like it's fun if you have the right people. You have to have the right people for mini golf. I don't know what this is. I think this is like I don't know. I've seen people play it though, and to be honest, it looks like one of the hardest things ever. I feel like I would be terrible at this. I don't think I would do a good job at all. But like watching people play, like I've seen clips on like Sports Center and shit where it's like great ass plays, honestly. But yeah, I have to put this in C. I would have to be able to play this myself. Track and field. Just running. Like that's it. It's good for endurance. I'm just gonna put this in C because like there's really nothing to it, obviously, you know. It's just running. You know, if you run fast, great. I think I run a moderate speed, like an average speed personally, maybe faster than most people, but yeah, it's just definitely C. Wrestling. So I feel like it would be an okay watch. I never really went out of my way to watch wrestling ever at all. I don't think I would want to play it though. So this is not a diss in any way towards the sport. I'm guessing it's such a great sport, right? But I have to put it in D. Above tennis, though. Above tennis. I need to specify it's above tennis. I can't put this in tennis. I cannot put it. Hang on. This is. I'm gonna do a little cheating. Nope. Go back down. Hang on. I am going to add above. And then clear, and then D for I accidentally paused the video, but we're back on. Okay. Wrestling, D, not on the same par as tennis at all in any way. I just saw cross country. What's track and field then? I'm just gonna cheat again, and I'm gonna put that there. Water polo. What's that called? It's handball that I'm thinking of, where it's basically like the land version of water polo. But water polo, you have to be like a lot more athletic for it, because I'm pretty sure in professional water polo, you are not walking on the ground at all. You are in a like deep pool, and you have to stay afloat at all times. But I feel like it would be a great watch. This is another sport I've never really gone out to watch ever, really. But you know, in a shallow pool, I think is the right word to say. I'm sorry, I'm stupid right now. Like, if I can stand on the ground at all times, then I mean, I played water polo before. It's just not on the deep end at all, and it was fun. I played goalie one time. I threw the ball way across the water, and I somehow managed to get a goal from from across the pool. Like, it was great. So I'm gonna definitely put it in B. Basketball. I used to really love basketball in middle school, but like after middle school, kind of in high school, I really started to really get annoyed with it. I really lost interest in watching it because like there's like 20 fouls and timeouts in like the last 10 minutes of like any quarter. So yeah, playing, I used to be good at it. I would think I used to be able to dribble pretty well, shoot pretty well. But then I reached high school, and one time I got like a breakaway. That's such a hockey term, but I got a breakaway, right? And I was like running up to the basket. I do a little jump. I immediately toss the ball under the hoop. It hits the fucking rim or whatever. Doesn't even make it above like the possible range of getting it in through the basket. It's like I failed so miserably. It's just not good. I am not good at it, and for that reason, yeah, I'm putting in D. I just don't like basketball that much. Ping pong. I feel like this is a great sport to watch. I definitely watch ping pong, honestly, but once again, it's just like volleyball, where like I would have to know people who play it, and I would feel bad if I really didn't know who the people were, if that makes sense. Me personally, it depended on the day. There was a lot of days where I was okay at it, but then like there were other days when my hand-eye coordination was just so garbage, like so bad, like nothing went right some days. But it's definitely fun. It's such a hard sport, but it's fun. It's fun for sure. So B. American football. If I played American football, I would hopefully be either the running back or the quarterback, because I throw footballs pretty okay. But watching, it gets such a bad rap because people are like, oh yeah, they kind of just like sit around for like 50 years and just like they spend so long choosing the fucking plays. Like, it's a fucking like mental sport too. Like, there's a lot of mental shit that goes into sports. One especially like football. Like, you need to be able to plan. They are not just fucking going out there randomly throwing the ball wherever, like running the ball wherever. They have to actually fucking plan the next thing they want to do. That is the entire fucking purpose of the sport. Just to fucking have a plan and be like, okay, I have multiple targets. Like, they need to fucking plan the next play. So, like, I don't get why people are just like, yeah, they spend too long, like, figuring out what to do next. It's like, okay, yes, that's what they have to do do something. They can't just fucking wing it. Come on. So yeah, it's going in this. It's one of my favorite sports to both watch, and even though I haven't played it like more than 10 times ever, it's so great. I've also played flag football. That was great. I used to always run. I was the fastest in elementary school. I still did not get a girlfriend though. Soccer, also known as football. I played goalie in middle school with like insanely soccer-centric people who are like from Europe. Like, I'm talking like fucking Russia. I'm talking like I don't know if there's any English people, but like just Eastern Europe too, I guess. Like, they were like so hardcore with soccer. I played goalie. I was shit at it most of the time, but goddamn, like, there's no goddamn about it, actually. Like, it's just kind of, average. I did also play indoor soccer is way better, actually. I played goalie in indoor soccer, and I was the GOAT of indoor goalie soccer. I stopped the ball so many times in so many mysterious ways. So I'm putting in B. Is that on par with volleyball though? I'm gonna move volleyball up to A. I don't think it should be on par with these ones, to be honest. Soccer, B tier though. Hockey. Listen, if you know me, you know I'm gonna put this alongside American football. Hockey is my favorite sport. It's part of the sport that I've always wanted to play, but I was never able to because of money. And also, I just was like, I don't know, anxiety, I guess. But yeah, it's just such a fun sport to watch too. It gets so underrated, mostly because of the NHL themselves. They just suck ass at marketing in general. But I feel like if people were to give it a chance, they sat down for 5 minutes and like actively watched it, didn't go on Twitter or anything, I feel like there would be a lot more hockey fans. And it's a growing sport. Contrary to what people are saying, it's actually a growing sport. Maybe not as fast as the MLS in the United States, because Messi joined the MLS and it kind of shot the NHL in the foot. They did it themselves because of marketing, like I said, but it's a fast-growing sport. It's probably going faster than baseball. Speaking of baseball, that's next. I used to be so shit at this sport. It's not even funny. Like, the best thing I was like the outfielder. I was terrible at batting. And a funny story from high school is I played Park and Rec before this when I was like a little teenager boy. But in my freshman year, I played baseball for my high school, and there were 13 games total. I played in the first half, like the first 7 games, we lost every single one of them. And then in the second half of the season, the coach sat me out for every game. We won every single one of them. And the last game, though, the 13th game, it was the last game of the season. We were not making the playoffs at all because we had like the best chance we had was like an even 500 record. The coach was like, all right, it's time to get funny. So he put me third in the lineup, and it got a rain delay, and I was very sad. So I'm gonna put this in C. Lacrosse. It is an underrated sport. I feel like if I were to play it, I would be so shit at it. But like, it's a great watch. So I probably put it in B, honestly. Anyways, that is my tier list. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.